So today the first business industry that we're going to look at is the financial industry, so bookkeepers and accountants. Now, from my experience with bookkeepers and accountants, numbers are their game, and they seem to be a bit in denial about actually being in sales as well. So I'd like to just get an insight from you, Anoop, about your experience with coaching the bookkeeping and accounting industry, and just a couple of basic hints on what they can do to improve their sales skills to help their clients more.
Sure, and I think it's a great one, Emma, because I've coached a number of accountants and bookkeepers alike, and what I find with them is they actually understand numbers well. Half the time they actually don't have a scorecard for themselves, so that's a pretty funny thing where there's accountants and bookkeepers don't actually take check on themselves. What they find they do is they tend to be more legislative than they do a bit more sales orientated. And let's face facts, if you're in any industry today and you don't think you're in sales, you really need your head read. And I think bookkeepers and accountants can come into this, and no disrespect to you guys, but let's look at it this way. You've got so many bookkeepers and accountants out there, and if I'm going out looking for one, I'll tell you how I'm going to do it, and I'm going to tell you what I would do if I was in your position. As a specialist, you guys already have the upper hand on a lot of people, because people are seeking you out. They want your professionalism, and even more so now than ever before, because they're saying, I want you to save me money on tax, I want you to make sure my book's fine, I'm scared of the ATO. You see, you guys have the biggest pain barrier in the world is the ATO. Everyone is shit scared of the ATO. So if you're really working with either a small company, a business, or an individual on doing their taxes, the way to get them involved is to actually ask them questions. Go, all right, who have you had before? Now, we've changed bookkeepers and accountants probably about 4 times in the lifespan of our business. Now, that's sizable investments again and again and again. And finally, we found somebody that's really good and we're happy with them. And we understand the amount of money we pay them every year, because we are looking for professional advice, but more importantly, we're looking for somebody to take our interest and grow us. So the value you can add to a client is the way you show them the first meeting you have. So you go and do the hard yards and you get somebody in the door. You might do a bit of marketing, you might do, get a referral. Don't just start selling your wares or, well, we can do this for you, we can save you this tax, we can do that. That doesn't mean anything. Why don't you stop and ask them and go, what's your industry? What are your challenges that you face at the moment? My business isn't profitable. Okay, fine. So what would you like to do? What help would you like from us? We'd like you to help us to, work with our P&Ls and balance sheets. And, we've been hearing this great guy called Anoop online who's been talking about scorecards. Do you guys know much about that and how you can create something daily we can look at? You see, that opens up a dialogue with your customer that says, wow, these guys do above and beyond. I'll guarantee you, if you're in the accounting industry and the bookkeeping industry, you guys have a massive leverage because 99% of bookkeepers and accountants do the same thing. Yes, we can take care of your books. Yes, we can do your tax. Here you go. This is our fees. Do you want to join on? And the person will go, yeah, okay, cool. If you're lucky, maybe some will go out and look for other people because they might be cheaper. But you know what? Add value to your client by finding out what's really important to them, and then more importantly, deliver on that value. And you'll find that you'll get, you see, the challenge for an accountant or a bookkeeper is not getting new clients. It's actually keeping them. Imagine you could be that powerful in your accounting firm to say, well, our books are actually full. We cannot take on any more people. Or in that case, you've got to put more people on to take on more people because your drop-off rate isn't big. That's what I would do if I was in that industry.
Absolutely. So it's not about the numbers, it's about what the numbers can do for the client.
Definitely, yeah. And find the pain that the client has about not knowing the numbers.
Exactly. So I suppose that the key there is to turn the numbers, like a good salesperson / accountant will, for their clients, turn the numbers into their dream and be able to paint that picture for the client.
That's right, yeah.
Now, Anoop, we do have an event coming up which will help all of these industries. Do you mind telling us a little bit about Sales Rally?
I'd love to tell you a little about Sales Rally, right? Now I've got to really contain myself because this is how exciting it gets. Now, for all the salespeople out there, and let me even talk to the ones that aren't salespeople, I want you to engage your mind right now. How does it feel when you just go in and you get that sale? Or when you've worked on a B2B client and you've worked so hard and you've found solutions, you've got it everything, and you just nailed them, and you know, you're just high-fiving yourself, you're feeling awesome, right? It's an amazing feeling, isn't it? Now think of it when you don't get that, or you're working your nuts off and it doesn't happen. That doesn't feel great, right? Well, our goal at Sales Rally is to give you an intensive one-day workshop that's going to give you that power back, to give you the ability on where you go wrong, or if you do it right, what you do right, and how you can keep doing it right. You see, our goal at Sales Rally is not to sell you products, but to give you the ability to sell your own product. That's what we want to do for you. We want to give you some amazing power, some amazing powerful tools to put in your toolbox that you can walk away and go, wow, that was just amazing. I can go out and I can start closing some deals because now I know where I was going wrong. Okay, that's what my promise is, and that's my personal guarantee for Sales Rally, that you will walk away with something so much more powerful than you actually bargained for. Now, you know what? You want to get on quickly because we've only got a week left before the early bird special runs out. Normally the tickets are $249. We're doing them for $199 for 3 cracker speakers. You get me in the morning and the afternoon for a strategic perspective. You get David Mariner from iContract, who's turned a business from zero to multi-million dollars, and just by using effective sales philosophies. Then you get Mike O'Hagan from Mini Movers, who's again an absolute mindful of wisdom that you want to listen to. I've had dinner with this guy a number of times, and he's absolutely fantastic too. And he's a straight shooter. You've got 3 straight shooting speakers. They're not going to devalue you. They're going to inspire you. We're going to motivate you. We're going to take you to that next level. I'd love to see you guys there. So you know what? Get online, log on, get your mates, book a table, get out there, and remember the early bird special finishes at the end of November.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your time, Anoop, and for running this sales meeting. I hope everyone, no matter what your industry, has learned something today, and we will see you back here on Monday morning.